Good evening, everyone. Today is the Independence Day Eve, and the President usually addresses us. It's an irony that India is led by a female president. India has had a female Prime Minister, but today still we have rapes. 2012 moved us. Several cases after it moved us. And this time, a literate doctor, a 31-year-old doctor who worked hard for her life, had to lose her life to a monster, to somebody who had no control over his urges. What kind of a society are we living in? Here we have a metro rail reserved for women. We have the box, the coach reserved for women. Here we talk of reservations. We talk of a panchayat and a female sarpanch. We talk of 33% reservation. And still, women are not safe. If you thought women in the villages or women who were downtrodden were the ones who were threatened, think again. I, being a female founder, am not safe. I am mansplained, I am bullied, I am called a lot of names. I am deemed illiterate after studying 4 years of journalism, after working with the best organizations, after being an excellent child. CBSE toppers are mostly women. They just don't seem to crack engineering exams, but they're at the top positions. And still, we are raped. When will the mental abuse, the physical abuse, the assault on women stop? That is one question we all need to ask ourselves. Because today it's you doing this to a woman. Tomorrow it will be your daughter facing this. It's an irony that basically some women systematically push other women behind. Some ethnicities think that women are inferior. The reality is, women might be greater to men, if not equal. But they are equal. Are we gonna get freedom from our ills? Are we gonna get freedom from the kind of biases that we have? Are we gonna get freedom from corruption after all? The Adani Hindenburg case is back again. There are two sides to it. I'm going to talk about them. The first side, the Indian side, where many analysts are calling Hindenburg a very, very small brokerage firm which is trying to short sell through this rumor mongering. While the next perspective is, we still are in a confusion of a power rut. How many of you remember the Neera Radia case? I was in school when that happened. And I do remember that it was a very structured lobby. I think I have to hail the Congress time because at least the corruption was transparent. Here, a foreign entity has to unveil it. The media is spineless. I have been trolled, I have been abused for stating that Vinesh Phogat's silver, not like she's not getting the silver, and the government has a role to play in that, and people are abusing me, they're calling me illiterate. This is the kind of asahishnu or intolerant society that was flagged in 2015 and 14 when the first regime started, and I think we've gotten used to it. Till when are we going to wait for rapes to happen, for corruption to keep happening? The Olympics have ended, and all people can now focus on is Neeraj Chopra and Manu Bhakar's relationship. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird how, as a society, we're not evolving. How we're still interested in who Hardik Pandya's girlfriend is, who Naga Chaitanya is marrying, and what Samantha Prabhu is going to do about it. When are we going to transcend from this mindset into something that's going to make us progress? I am a journalist by profession, but I have a keen interest in psychology. And one thing that I realize of people is they choose their circumstance. They choose to be in the rut that they're in. So if today you're blaming your circumstances, please introspect. What have you done to come out of it? Are you truly striving for the freedom that you claim that you should have? The financial freedom that you really desire? The freedom from obnoxious thoughts? Are you open enough to accept that your mind is not blocked? I think this Independence Day, we all deserve to be free. We all deserve to be free from inhibitions. We all deserve to be free from any kind of biases. We all deserve to be free from the kind of society. We need to break the mold. I think the only hashtag that I can think as a marketeer is break the mold. Stop thinking that something is going to change, because you are the person who's going to change it. And I don't know how many times in school assemblies, in big speeches, in parliamentary debates, we're going to talk about be the change you wish to see. Don't be the change for anyone this time. I would say that. Don't do it for the country, don't do it for your parents, do it for you. So that you stop complaining and you stop being a liability to the society. The society is filled with obnoxious people who cannot control their minds, who are emotional fools. And these perverts are raping. These perverts are making it difficult for people to survive in the workforce. Did you read the study that we posted on NeUp that close to half of the female workforce is going to quit? Because we're still stuck in the notions that we've set. We're still stuck that a woman, being a mother, cannot do her best. Women are still stuck in the mold that they cannot transcend their situation. Today, I'm not having any views, but tomorrow, my things are gonna hit hard. I, being the youth of the nation, have just one appeal from every free Indian. Do it for you. There has been a lot of talk about the freedom fighters, about who actually made us free, about government schemes, about a lot of corporate change. What is the change that you've brought around you? Have you made a child smile? Have you taught somebody? Have you given food to somebody? Have you paid a little extra to that cabbie? Have you decided that you will not order in food when it's raining heavily outside like cats and dogs? Have you done your bit? If not, then stop complaining. Have you subscribed to free journalism? No, because you are busy complaining that journalism is paid and journalism is biased. And the person who's gonna get you free journalism, a journalism independent from biases and free of cost for you, but on a cost to her, you're not ready to subscribe, you're not even ready to tune in. So this Independence Day, promise yourself that you're gonna let go of biases and you're gonna let go of your laziness and procrastination. You're gonna let go of whatever makes you a lesser human. Seek therapy if need be. Talk to people. Do what it takes, but be the change you wish to see. I have nothing more to say. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.